Hey, what's up, guys? I announced to my Discord server I was going to do a Q&A, and I asked them to give me a few questions, and I'm going to put some of my recent gameplay in the background for you guys to watch while I answer the questions. So the first question says, what is your most favorite setup of all time? Ignore all nerfs. So, in my opinion, I liked the Raptor with the healing weapons, and it was definitely my favorite. I had the most fun with it. Question number two says, what is the most fun tier 4 robot in my opinion? In my opinion, it's definitely the Pathfinder due to the uniqueness of its ability and the skill ceiling. That you can be a really bad player with it, or you could be the best player in the game with it. It just depends on how you use it, so that's why I find it the most fun. Alright, the next question says, what are the most worthless but expensive things in War Robots? So, number one has to be the Ultimate Destrier. And to be honest, I would say the Ultimate Ares and Invader are also up there because they're nowhere near meta, in my opinion, and they're almost unusable, but they're very expensive to get. Alright, the next question is, will you compete in Legend League? That depends on how much free time I have and if I, you know, am if I feel obligated to. Right now, I don't know if I am. I'm trying to get 15,000 trophies, but that's it. I don't know if I'm gonna compete in like getting top Legend League, rank. So this next one says, how long have you played War Robots? I've been playing War Robots for close to a year and a half now. I've done a lot of research on the game, and I found out the pros and cons of playing the game, and I just enjoyed the game so much that I decided to keep playing, and have been ever since. Alright, this next question says, what is the best way to get ultimate data pads as a free-to-play? So the best way is to wait for the best sniper leaderboards. You need to save up your resources and invest them into snipers. Now, if you invest them into snipers while a best sniper leaderboard is up, you can use those snipers to get points, and you also get points for investing into those robots. So the best way is to save until those leaderboards are up and to invest into one or two snipers for your loadout. Alright, this one says, what was your first meta bot in Titan, plus what was your first UE bot? So, my first meta robot was the Raptor, and I maxed it, like, fully. Weapons, drone, pilot, all of it. MK3. Then the Titan would have been my Bedweer that I maxed out. The only thing that wasn't maxed was my pilot. And my first ultimate robot, other than the ultimate Destrier, was the ultimate Aojun that I MK3'd. So, this next one's interesting. Thoughts on the factions of War Robots. So, before I can actually give my thoughts, I had to read the lore behind them, which states eventually Cataclysm survivors left the planet for the closest place they could settle on, Mars. Each colonization mission found its own way of dealing with harsh Martian conditions, which has led to forming of 5 new, albeit still human, but very different civilizations. And it states that each civilization is a faction, and each faction uses their different robots to survive and fight other factions. So I guess my thoughts on it, it's a pretty cool idea and a pretty cool way to like give War Robots lore. So I like it. All right. So this next one says why War Robots and why not any other game, and why would you spend an arm and a leg, or in other words, a lot of money on it? So as I said before, I really like the game, and it just, you know, I did all the pros and cons on it and all of that stuff. I just like the game so much that I just decided to keep playing, and I eventually got in it so far that I started to spend money, and now I'm trying to become a creator, and I'm pretty close to being in the creators program. So yeah, that's why. All right. So this next one asks, is it true at this current stage of the game you have to be some sort of pay to win or have been playing a long time to be in the higher leagues or like master and champ? So not necessarily, because um as you guys know, they put in new robots into the common data pads, and they recently put in the Pathfinder. Now, the Pathfinder is a very good robot to have as a free to play because you don't need to get kills with it. As long as you mark people who are about to be killed, you will A, heal your teammate, B, give them extra damage buffs, and give them defense points. All while doing that to yourself. You can have a level 1 Pathfinder with no weapons, and still you can help them destroy the whole other team. So not really. If you play your hangers right, you can easily get into masters and champions as long as you grind out the right robots and weapons. Yeah, you're good. All right, guys. So that was today's Q&A. If you guys would like another Q&A, leave some questions in the comments that you wanted to ask, or you can join my Discord server and ask them there. Thanks for watching, and I'll let you guys watch the rest of this gameplay.